Well, hello everybody, welcome back you absolute legends to Whiskerwood. In today's episode we are going to try and get them a nice bit of showers, I would say. Well, so let's get that started. It's just going to be over here. So we are going to get started with the showers. We might go for the conveyor belts as well in this episode. It's not yet a definite, but yeah, we'll see if that goes. We actually have spring now, which is wonderful. What do we have here that is off? So that's the netter. We don't really need the netter right now. I still have two of them that's a little bit upset about how far they need to go for work, which I don't really understand why. We do have quite a few open houses of you, don't we? Oh, no we don't. Okay, no, we'll have to build some more. I think maybe what we can do is, along with that... Did I select it now? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So as soon as I'm done with that, we are going to have a look-see. Let's add a few new ones here, so a Craftsmaster can work. We'll actually add the stone row houses as well. Let's see though. Thoughtful Heavy Eater, no Snores Optimist. I mean, sure, I guess. Thoughtful, Diligent, and that one over there as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we are working towards getting our population up to 84 as well. Stone Cutter over here. Could add ourselves that little one over there. Let's get that going. Gotta keep those stones going up as well. Now, as you can see, we don't have any stones at the moment, which is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? So I'm gonna have a look-see here. Let me just see. We got some more copper over there we need to get. So I would say let's get digging out this entire spot over here. I'd actually like to have another mine going. Gotta really work on that digging. So let's get that going. So that is going to be resource extraction. We need a mining camp over here. Move this one down. Let's see if we can actually fit it in here. That should be fine. Yeah, why not? Get that one built. Get some whiskers working there. We got an ore furnace over here. Naturally, we want to have an apprentice in the next drop-off. So let's have a look-see. What can we do? As the fishing dock reached the production limit, which is perfectly fine. Don't have a problem with that. We really have a lot of nice food now. I am really stoked about that. So fishing dock is now at a halt. Don't really need it at this moment, so that is perfectly good. Let's have a look what we can do for this. Still got the ways to go over here, but they don't have any stone to put in there. So that is why we need to get going on that as well. I just want to get this done right away. The more hands, the better. Or little paws in this case. Okay, beautiful. Let's just add 2 little workers in here. Which means we are going to mine in this direction. So I know there's not anything there at the moment, but we definitely need to get more stone as well. So we'll set them to do that. Okay, perfect. Now, what else do we need to do? Food is absolutely booming. I'm really excited about that. That is wonderful. Tomorrow is another supply ship. What is the amount that we owe on taxes here? So tax report is... Oof, upcoming taxes is 5,300. That is quite hectic, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? So with that, the day ending now, I see that they are having trouble with storage. So I'm going to use this little spot over here to add a few extra over here. I think that should help out quite a bit. Yeah, let's do that. I think that is going to be the next thing for the priority. Stone is going up again a little bit, which is good. But we really needed to push up a lot so we can actually... That looks good over there as well. Okay, so yeah, well, like I said, we need to push that up a lot so we can actually finish off this. We are trying to make a land bridge, essentially. So if I can do that again, and let me just see here. Earthworks. Okay, I can do that next day. Plant food. You'll be fine. Alright, let's just quickly have a look see here. So earthworks over here. I am going to push that out up until there. Something like... There you go. I think that'll work quite nicely. Obviously, we'll just fill it up as it goes along. Wonderful. The showers have been completed. So what I'm going to do is I am going to see where we can place them actually. So showers... does not matter where they go. Wonderful. That is what I like to hear. So firstly, we are going to find a nice little spot for it. Right, I'm quite happy with it being placed over here. So as you can see, it does cost quite a little bit to get that done. It's just about the copper bars actually. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Now it does seem like we are running a little bit low on the copper though. So I might want to have a look at that. I wonder if they need warm water to shower. It doesn't it matter at all? No, I think it should be fine. Yeah, it should be okay. Camp is idle. Production limit on the foraging. Okay, okay. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Let's just move this one up a little bit somewhere else. I'll just put it here, and then we are going to just pause production on this one. We don't really need it right now. We do need to quickly ensure that this is ready and good and all those. So we're going to go over here, grab the flax, and then we'll just extend the fuel to there. Beautiful. Great, so now we have enough storage, and then we just need to figure out the whole stone thing. I'd say actually let's stop the stone cutters again. We don't need that right now. We need to get as much copper actually as possible. Could add that back in there so we can just get that going again. I think maybe on the next day we are going to turn off the fires again, so the bonfires are no longer necessary, I would say. At the moment it still is, but I don't think by the next day it won't, don't think it will be anymore. Okay, so this is done, but we will be needing some more of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one to stop working here. No, I can do that. I just want to unassign the craftsmaster over there. I would like to actually get ourselves because we actually started manufacturing a lot of like the fabrics and the threads in the previous episode as well. So what I would like to do here is actually services, no, not services, so it's going to be factories. We need to get ourselves a tailor in here as well. Don't think we have a tailor yet. We got ourselves a weaver. That's a coppersmith. Tailor. That's a weaver. And a flax spinner. Let me just have a look see here. Yeah, I don't think we have a tailor yet, so that is next. Okay, so factories, go to tailor and apply that. Where are we going to build this? I think maybe let's put it over here. Might be the only tailor we have. I think so, yeah. Okay, so then next up we need to do the copper pipes over here. So pipes. We need to lift it up. There we go. And then we'll just link it up like so. Beautiful. Okay, now we definitely need more copper, so I'm going to add you back in there. Let's see what the supplier has to offer. We're just going to go with the basics. So the goal is essentially that we don't need this anymore. That is the goal that we have. Okay, spring temperatures. I guess it's still a bit cold, so it's fine. We can now get rid of these. They don't need to do that anymore. Good stuff. It's looking really good at the moment. So next up is going to be the row houses. Yes, indeed. So what I'm thinking here is I would like to have one over here as well, but I don't want to have a whole connection of pipes all around the place. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go to heat and utilities, and then we're going to get another water pump going on this side. I think having a water pipe over here is a good idea, so we can actually have it go up, and then here we can have some more storage actually. So let's just do one like so, one like so. Okay, so we're gonna have more of these water tanks over here. We'll have 2 of them right here, and then I want to have another shower as well. So where is the shower? That will be in the services, and a shower. That is a perfect spot for it, I think. All right, and then we're just gonna add a nice little makeshift bath over there. We'll do something like that. To which we don't really need much over there, but we're gonna just add a few little decorations. Let's say we'll do. Oh wait, I had to actually have that there. Remove that one. Wind chimes over there. And then a path decoration, as per usual, go with the trellises. Can I put that? Ah, you can't put that there. It's a bit of a disappointment, isn't it? Alright. Perfectly good. I'm happy with that. That gives them a nice space to go and take a shower. And they also have a nice spot to take a shower now. Let's just get this going over here. Perfectly fine like that. So, fabric into tailored clothes. Yes, beautiful. So now we are going to produce our own clothing. So like I said, the idea is that we don't have to use any of, or we produce our own. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to reach a point where we can actually produce our own. Can we? I'm sure we could. Okay, yeah, no, we can. We can actually produce our own machinery as well, but that's way at the end. That's in stages. So we are now going to just focus on these for now. Now, while we wait on that, what I would like to do is I need to quickly have a look-see here. I need to find more. See, now the problem with the copper where it is that I'm afraid it might cause us to open this up, and that's going to destroy our little mushroom farm. We really do not want that. We can go underneath it, but that's going to also be a problem. Right, just go mining. Definitely need to get that copper all over there. Oh, we got coal over there. Definitely want to get the coal. And that one over there as well. Alright, that seems to be pretty good. Let me just check on this side as well. Copper over there. Remove that copper, please. Thank you. And that one over there as well. Let's just get those. I'm going to clear out this whole area. There's copper over there, but I don't think we need to go down that way. No, I mean that's in the ocean. Oh, there's gold. Nice. Okay, as soon as they're done with the new housing, I am going to have a look, see if I can actually get that in there as well. Need to get some more housing on this side. Okay, day 92. And they have completed the construction over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly link that up. Need to get that going. Okay, so this one's gonna go over here. I don't have any copper extra now, so we'll produce a bit more and then we'll do that. Could have actually just used it on that, but anyways, that's perfectly fine. Sorry about that. Right, things are looking good. We are now producing our first tailored clothing, which is wonderful. I'm really happy about that. A ship offering trade. We got another smuggler over here, and we are definitely going to sell you rope. Oh, price has gone up. Huh. What else would you like to have? Let's give you a little bit of cut stone. There you go. You're gonna get those. What else do you have? Medicine. Oh, I can't produce medicine yet, but would love to. I think 2 of them are fine for now. Okay, accept the trade. That's good. That is good enough for now. Jeez, this is gonna get expensive. Let's see how this goes. Okay, tax collector. Let's see what we can do. I am going to pass you all of those. Doesn't even make a slight dent in it. Cotton. I guess we'll get rid of all the cotton. Jeez, wow. And then copper ore. We are in a little bit of trouble here, it seems. Okay, push that up, and then we'll just give as much coal as possible. Whew, this is really expensive. Flax, nope, not selling you any of those. I guess we'll continue on with the coal just a little bit longer. I need a few of those, to be quite honest. And that's also not really making a dent. That was an expensive one. Wow. Okay. That shook me up a little bit. Anyways, let's just disable all of these. We don't need them right now anymore. I would say, yeah, it's still a little bit cold outside, but definitely not too bad. Now, naturally, we have quite a bit of them that we need to switch off. Let me just check the whiskers. We need 3 of them. I would say we are going to go with 2 apprentices. That should be good. And then portful and warm core. There we go. That is perfect. Got that going, and that just gives us a little bit of approval.
To be undersized.
My goodness. My dear goodness. That's all they give? Bunch of cheapskates. I think let's do a reroll. That is terrible. Okay, so we'll just go with that, I guess. Alright. Turn off all of these. You see, now they did me dirty, so I'm going to get rid of all these things. I really don't want them in here anyways, so we are getting rid of these. Yes, indeed. And then we can have some of our wood back. Now we have 8 of them. I'm not sure where they all are. I have to go through them and just get rid of them as I spot them. Yeah, they did me dirty there. Really got rid of a lot of my things there. Okay, we got one over there. I'd rather have that stone to my own little... I think that's all of them, I think. Maybe. I don't know, 2 of them over here as well. Yeah, no, get rid of those. Get them gone. I think that's all 8 of them, I suppose. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no. I am not going to entertain that. That is horrible. Okay, so research is going pretty good. Nearly there. And yeah, no, it's looking actually pretty good now. Again, we might want to produce a little bit more of that over there. So I would say let's just get this one up and running as well. It's going to take up a bit of the logs, but I mean, that's perfectly fine. But that is it for today. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, you absolute legends. It was a bit of a tricky one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.